Korach was one of the truly great men of his generation. How could he be so foolish as to mount this rebellion against Moshe Rabbeinu, the Novi Hashem? What got into him? Rashi brings the medrash that Korach became jealous. Moshe appointed Elitzaphan ben Uziel to be the Nasi, the leader of Shevet Levi, to be in charge of the Shevet, of whatever their mission was in the Mishkan and later in the Beis HaMikdash. And Korach was, why him? Why not me? I deserve it more than him. Interesting. He was jealous of Elitzaphan. But then later in the Psukim we see that Korach went so far as to say that Aaron should not be Kohen Gadol, I should be Kohen Gadol. What happened? First of all right, people are jealous. They do foolish things because of jealousy. So he was jealous of Elitzaphan. And now all of a sudden he's complaining about Aaron HaKohen? What happened? And the Mefarshim explained that, Darshanim explained that, a gaiva is the kind of thing that grows. It's like a cancer. Keeps on growing and eating up the healthy cells. Jealousy is like that too. Started out being jealous of Elitzaphan, and then it went further. And not only that, his followers instigated him. Korach, you're worried about Elitzaphan. You should be Kohen Gadol. Who is this Aaron? Because he's Moshe's brother. You deserve the job. They egged him on, and it became worse and worse. That's the penalty, the consequences of jealousy and arrogance, and associating with people who will egg you on instead of telling you the truth and discouraging you when you want to make a mistake. They encourage you to go further and further. The Mishnah says, Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, that there's a healthy machlokes, like the machlokes of Hillel and Shammai. And there's an unhealthy machlokes, like the machlokes of Korach va'adosai, Korach and his followers, his congregation. And there's an obvious question here. Hillel and Shammai opposed each other. They argued about the truth of what the din is in certain cases. Korach va'adosai, Korach was not arguing with his congregation, with his followers. He was arguing with Moshe. Why doesn't it say the unhealthy argument is Korach and Moshe? And the Mefarshim explained that's not the pshat. It doesn't mean that Hillel and Shammai were opponents. Hillel and Shammai both wanted the same thing. They discussed, they argued, they debated, they were looking for the truth. Therefore, their machlokes lasts until today. We're still learning Shammai and Hillel, Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. Korach va'adosai, the key there, it wasn't Korach against Moshe. It's Korach va'adosai, his Korach and his followers. They weren't looking for the truth. They were egging each other on to greater and greater anger and jealousy and anxiety and aggressiveness. That's what the Mishnah means. Korach va'adosai. Had it been only Korach, and if he had gone to Moshe Rabbeinu and protested, they could have worked things out. Moshe could have convinced him, could have explained to him. That's not what he wanted. He wanted the approval of his followers. And his followers encouraged him to go further beyond all bounds. And the result was his destruction.